In 1987, the farmers of the Middleville area harvested a field of grain on John Borman's farm using heritage equipment.
Is there instructions with this?
That's a left-hand drive, Gordon. I'll get out of the road because...
The first hour I'll get better at.
You never needed to use those in drumming, did you?
Eh?
You never needed to use those in drumming.
Oh yes, they've been using drumming.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think they were.
They're round stones, you know.
Round stones? There's no stones in drumming.
Come down someday.
I've been there.
No, well that must be quite, my grandfather used the cradle a lot.
We used to cradle around the stones.
My wife, you
Open field.
Yeah.
want to watch this procedure.
You'll have to hurry up, you're going to get run over by the modern machinery behind you.
Supposed to look this way, Willie. Kind of got me excited there. Oh, I see. I know that's looking good. Give that tighten off a twist, I think. There, that would better now. Put it in on the dam there. That's the idea. Should go right to the mill. I tell you, there's one thing I think we should do that we don't do, we wasn't doing here. When you lay out your sheaf, don't you? You do this because you get the trim at the bottom. Trim looking. What am I interfering? Pick up the string. Yes, if everybody would have known about them, then a lot more too.
I've used that a lot.
Yeah.
You look pretty dangerous with that knife.
I never got hurt with it yet.
You got a foot stone?
Where's the garden gate?
I don't know whether knock your took down or not.
Shane.
What? Combine a little ring. And then cradle some.
Hey, Bob.
That'll make a sheaf, I guess, will it?
Yeah.
Ken, you want to try this thing or?
maybe call on Doug Wiseman just for a few words of welcome.
Thanks very much, Bob. Pleased to see such a good crowd today for our first fair in 60 years. I was also pleased to see the walking plow here and know that it came not too far from where Bunny and I live on RR5. When I see all the people's names on there, some of them I recognize and so on. But I've never used one of these, I'll let you in on a secret. But the rain last night has just made it nice for plowing, and glad to see that the sun come out to make it possible for all of us to get out and not have to wear rubber boots like I have on, because I felt that perhaps it was going to be pretty wet. But I'd like to congratulate the chairman and all this committee, and you know, there are only 10 people, folks, that really got in, I understand, and did most of the backroom work. There's been a lot since that, and I think for 10 people to put on the show that they have here today, they're really to be congratulated. And anything I can do in the future to help, I'd be only too pleased to do so. Have a good afternoon. Participate in the plowing if you can, and to all those in the celebrity plow, we wish them well, and enjoy yourselves. It's your day. Thank you very much.
I'm going to call him the Honourable Paul Dick. I think I was remiss in not giving him that title. You'd like to give him a welcome.
I want to say that I think Bob's the best dressed looking farmer that I've seen for a shoe sales in a long time. They're pretty new boots he's got on there, I can tell you too. Just off the shelf this morning about 11 o'clock, I think. Anyhow, just a pleasure to be here today. And again, Lanark County, it's always a lucky place to live in. After all, look at the sunshine, came out just at the right time. Got a good crowd here today for the first time in 60 years to have a plowing match. I hope it does continue on an annual basis. I think we'd like to thank all the people who put this together, Marie McCrae for the use of the land here, and all the other people, John, and your team who've helped to organize all this situation. All the participants I'd like to thank, and all the people who just come out for enjoying a bit of fresh air and sunshine today. I think it's a great day to be out and be back to the same bit of our heritage and having a little fun with the farmers are doing. They don't have to take it too seriously, guys, but I know some of them might, but it's a day of fun all the way around. Everybody have a darn good time, and thanks again to the organizers for making it all possible. Glad to see you.
Thank you. this?
Oh, since she was a pup.
Well, here it is. It's best explained right here, I guess.
You're looking for the depth, the straight, how it rolls over and everything else like that? Or what?
Yeah, straightness and uniformity of furrows. We want to see how well the grass is covered and the old trash is turned down, how much soil is brought up to be free to work next time over, and the shape of the land, how it drains, or how it will supposedly drain from the crown to the finish.
How many contestants you got in?
I think there's about 40 some. I didn't take an actual count, but that's in regular competition. There'd probably be a dozen, you know, in the officials class and Queens of the Furrow and so on. Probably be another dozen people.
11. Both of them?
Twins.
They are twins. You've used them for anything else but demonstration like that?
Oh, we run a lot of breeds.
You've had them right from the beginning?
No, this is the second team we've had now.
Uh-huh.
Breed. Cheer breed. Cheer breed. Cheer breed. Cheer breed. Cheer breed.
What do you think of them?
Few ridges right in here. It's got enough loam in it to plow, but the rest of it, dang hard to do a decent job on it. It's too dry.
It's too dry, eh?
Yeah.
Even a little bit of rain didn't soak it enough.
No, that doesn't amount to much.
No. Good competition though, is it?
Yeah.
Lots of people in it?
Yes.
Seems to be lots of people here.
And they're even. They're quite even.
Yeah.
There isn't anybody running away with it.
No? Good. That's nice to hear that. So it'll be hard to judge them all.
It's just going down there, scoring them. I was just thinking, boy, you got your work cut out for you.
Did you ever judge yourself?
Judge?
Yeah?
No.
No, eh?
Never did.
Not your cup of tea. Remember the last time you were in it?
Yeah, and I can't tell you exactly where it was I plowed last time either. It's a long time ago.
After a successful revival of the Lanark County Plowing Match in 1987, the following year Lanark County hosted another plowing match at the farm of Keith McLaren.
Today, and I'd like to call upon our host this afternoon, Keith McLaren, for a word or two. And I think we should put our hands together and thank this gentleman. This is a beautiful spot for a plowing match. Keith?
I want to say thanks to Hal, so thank you, Hal. Thank you, Art Code, too, for praying last night, all night. You see Art's knees today? My God, they're in terrible shape. And somebody had to tie his pants up with twine, too. Things are bad in Lanark. I'm so happy that there's such a wonderful crowd here today. It's wonderful. It's something I'll never forget, that Lucille and I have been able to host the Lanark County Plowing Match. At 64 and down near 65, for me, it's a pretty nice thing to do in your lifetime. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, I don't think they could have possibly picked a better gentleman for the president of the Lanark County Plowing, or the Lanark County Plowmen's Association than the gentleman that they did pick. And you folks are responsible for that. It was just a little more than a year ago that the association started again. Of course, it was 60 years since there was a Plowmen's Association in Lanark County. So you folks who started it up again, you deserve a good round of applause. And this gentleman, your first president in a long time, and we're happy to call on him right now, John Moffat. John?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again for a wonderful turnout. You don't know how much I appreciate this weather and the cooperation of all the good people in Lanark County who have stood behind us for our first 2 years. It's been a great honor for me to be your first president, and I'm looking forward to being the first past president of this organization. Without all the good people in Lanark County, this event would not be possible. And our thanks to Keith McLaren and family. They've bent over backwards to do everything that was possible to make this day the success it was. And if Hal's responsible for the weather, well, I certainly take my hat off to him. It's been a kind of a touch-and-go situation for the last couple of days, but it's turned out beautiful. I'm not going to take any more of your time. And again, thanks very much for coming and standing behind us. Good afternoon. I hope you enjoy yourself.
Thank you, John.
How many years ago since you used them harnesses?
Well, the last time them harnesses produced was pioneer days in Lanark, or in Middleville. King on one other thing. That one on the other side was in the meat shop. There you go.
Well, I was afraid I'd get it, wouldn't know them apart now, so I changed.
I give you take the other bugger off and put him in the fur, it might have worked better.
Which one?
Well, the one you took home.
Oh, yeah, she would have.
Oh! Oh! Oh, oh!
5, the black is 5, and the chestnut is 8.
And what do you do with them then?
Oh, we work them. That chestnut horse, he ploughs at the ploughing matches. And draws at the horse draws.
At the horse draws,
yeah. And this lad is just, the black lad's just a farm horse.
You still use them on the farm now?
Oh yeah. Oh, they'll do anything. They're a little keen on the start today, but when they're working, they're on.
I am. This is a lamb's fleece, and it's very short, and I find it spins up the best this way. It is very pretty when it's finished. It's a lovely silver gray, but it's, you can see it's about the end already.
So now you're going to have to listen to suppers for me singing your song.
He just loves that. He just loves giving your ideas on.
In an effort to keep old grain harvesting techniques and skills from being lost, Middleville area farmers gathered together again in 1988 at Bob Reed's farm.
What is Hazel using now?
Eh?
What is Hazel using
He's
now?
cutting with a sickle.
So when would you use a sickle?
That's the first, that was the beginning.
There's no use of doing it this way, because you've got to have the barbs go to the front. That's what makes it cut. The old guys could do that fast, you couldn't see them doing it.
See, have the barbs go to the front? That means the little grooves you leave behind in your file?
Yeah, the little barbs that's on there will be facing the front, and the cut barbarian is facing back. That's why you start here and go that way on. My uncle, when this come from, would go around this field in 2 hours.
Really?
Oh yeah, just about. You just walk it.
So what's the size of this field?
Well, about 7 acres. I think.
7 acres.
I've seen him doing it. 7
Do it
acres.
by himself or with other people?
No, just himself.
Just himself?
Cut that all around.
7 acres in one day?
Oh yeah. He'd go around done that in about 2 hours.
I think you've been...
Because he never put the horses into the grain field the same with the binder. He always cut the road around it with this big first. And I followed him.
We just had some nice straight grain, eh? I can see the problem here in being the front fella. You have to keep stepping along or your heels might get...
Put a wheel over my garden, maybe run over me with one of the front wheels. Well, we'll way back down again. Didn't think it broke over there. Hold it up here. Right over your thumb. Over your thumb. Thumb out. One strip. No, it's not head. Too short.
That? Round like...
No. Then just hold bring your thumb out. Hold that arm out and then you put it under your thumb. Over your thumb. And there you are. Just rub that right clean through. Right clean through. Catch it with this other hand. I used to. Well, sir. There you are. Go over there and charge the
Oh, and just tie it in a regular knot
twist
then.
around and there you are. No?
I see.
Try a hand down here. Yeah. Because I want him to write an editorial in the paper. He's run out at the door.
Oh, not, yeah, that's true. Not tell them about what a fine job I did. Or how, of course, you wouldn't expect a young fellow like me to be so good at this anyway.
You're not in old fella's class yet.
No, at 39, how would you expect me to know?
You're not in old fella's class yet.
When I was at home, Dad used to cut the grain with the cradle, and I bound it and stooped it.
Well, heck, you're not that old. You're only 39 too.
I'm just a year older than him.
You guys gonna have a fight yet, or what? There's that photographer out there, you see?
Cut logs with the pocket saw.
Yeah.
We cut the tree down. I helped cut the tree down and saw the limbs off and made it into wood.
First man in our community here, Jimmy McKay, and I'm just going to ask him to make a band for you right now. I know.
It's pretty short.
That's pretty good for a man 92 or 93.
Why are you doing that, Alec?
That's the first thrashing machine. First she started out with the sickle, and that was her next thrash, that was her next. And then after a while, after you come to the cradle, you still had the flail. And after they got into the cradle, you got the fields cleared off a little more, and you got the grain binder working, the reaper working. Then after you got the reaper, you hand bound all behind that reaper. And then after that, the grain binder come in, and it bound everything. And you stooped it. All you had to do then was stoop it. And after that, when the grain binder was in, you had the thrashing machine. And then after the thrashing machine was the combine. So that's as far as we can go today.
Again, Bob Reed invites the community to his farm, this time to try plowing with a team of horses. You will see it's not as easy as you may think.
They said, can you get this? And I said, yeah. We got them hired.
Go back. And where's the time rod you're on
Oh, you hit the martingales off. That's good, we don't need them. He's got the biggest head, doesn't he?
What has? Say that in the king.
You would have gone off and take the halter off, would you?
Here, remember.
You're just going to put it on over the top.
Oh, no, take it off.
What's the difference between these two plows?
Pardon?
What's the difference between these two plows?
Now this is a lot wider in the bottom than that one. This is a Flurry 77 and that's a Flurry 13.
That has 3 pieces of metal, or is it all one piece of metal? No.
Which?
This one, on this side.
No. No, they've got a land side and this is the sole. And that's the land side, and that's the standard, and that's the moldboard, and that's the point, and that's the colt. Okay.
Oh. There. There, sir. There.
Hang up here till we hit chin.
There.
Hang up.
There.
Hang
There.
up. Hang up.
There.
Whoa. Hang in here for the looks of it. Is them lines long enough? Whoa. Jeez. I think they need about 3 weeks on that. Old buggers could never go. Get out here. Oh, we maybe get her polished yet, bud. Get in there. Ha. Ha. Now, turn there.
Go ahead.
McKay has been plowed for 39 years.
Big arse. Which one's this?
What? This side?
Somebody take a picture of that now. Try to get
push him down in and get him started, for God's sake. Okay?
Easy now. Ha! Ha!
Are you sure this is how you do it? I'm not doing anything, Gordon. There we go. There we go.
Whoa! Take a picture of that.
Ha! Ha! Well, look for all right till this end. Whoa! Whoa!
You can see the goal, you do better.
Back here. Those tires are whoa. Gee, all over sweat now. You drive much? No.